Hey everyone, this is Robius5991 here with Online Nights, and today I'm here to bring another Halo 4 Forge map showcase. So today's map is entitled Reactor, and it is submitted to us via the Honorary Night system by Wraith2098. So this is more of a big team map, as you can see with the setting on impact. It is symmetrical, I believe, and it plays best in big team battle and extraction from what I saw, but that's just my own personal opinion. So it's a nicely sized map, and it actually gives a really fun experience. So I'm going to take you guys a bit around. There's some awesome pathing for the Warthogs. You end up having quite a few fights. There are rocket hogs and regular Warthogs in the battlefield. That was us actually almost killing our teammates, but ending up to kill the enemy, so that was pretty good for us. You got all these tunnels on the side that really allow humans to maneuver their way across the vehicles and never really worry about getting mowed down too much. These are the symmetrical bases found on opposite sides of the map, so this is the spawning room for both teams. Pretty cool aesthetics. I like the roofing. Gives it kind of a cool sunroof area, I should say, in comparison. And as we move our way here, you're going to see these are just the basic tunnels. You got some pillars as line of sight blockers. You got some man cannons to fire you into the main structure, so those are really useful. And as you move your way through here, you're going to see he's got the coloring on the sides to really indicate red team, blue team, so it does give you an idea of where you're at and some good placing. So this is a competitive map, and it's a really fun one I found. As you can see here, we got some more aesthetics. They end up being good line of sight blockers, and it just really molds well together into the environment. So this was me and the map creator in a rocket hog, and we were having a lot of fun. I could not shoot at all, sadly, so I ended up just getting a lot of assists. But the pathing on this map is just awesome. I really have to say I had so much fun in the Warthog. So once again, here is the opposing side here. You got the red, and then it's going to bring us towards the blue base this time. So as you saw, it was symmetrical. And the map actually plays nicely with the symmetrical aspect. You got a lot of space to maneuver yourself around. If you prefer working the edges, if you got a good ranged weapon, I would say like a DMR or a sniper, then definitely you want to work the edges. But anything else, I would really suggest concentrating in the center, and it makes for an awesome combat experience. Pretty much, it has some awesome close range areas to really get some good melee going, but then you also have some nice stretches that allow you for some decent long range fighting. So overall, it's a really nice build. Aesthetically, it's fun to look at. I mean, look at this. He's got some cool curved bridges on the side. You got basic ramps. Underneath, you got tons of tunneling. It really allows for some awesome maneuvers with the Warthogs, and generally some good sprint jumps to different areas of the map. So yeah, it's really cool. And so you can see this is from Red Base's point of view. You can see there's the central hub building in the middle. It is above everything else, so it is a good firing position, but you are also vulnerable. As I said earlier, this is the symmetrical version of the blue base, so exactly the same as represented for red base. Each team has a Warthog right in front, and then you can find a rocket hog a little further off. So we had gotten EMP'd here, sadly, but we managed to survive it. We kept moving. This is while we were playing Extraction, which was a blast on this game. That was a really lucky rocket shot by myself, just as we were going over the edge. But yeah, like you can go almost anywhere with these Warthogs. It really allows for some great maneuvers. So I'm going to show you guys inside the different bases here. So as I was saying, you got some great line of sights here, and you got some good blockers also. You can easily maneuver yourself through the multiple levels of the base. There's really not many inhibitions here. You can just go where you please. And jetpacks are a great tool, as usual, for maneuvering these kinds of maps, but sprinting does not really limit you either. You can get onto most areas using your sprint and your jumping abilities. So generally it's really fun, and he got some good crate placements as well. It fits in really well with the map and the overall theme, and yeah, really nice. So there's one of the cores, really cool again, and you can see as we move away here, I'll show you the central structure once again. You got these pillars that do stop the Warthogs from entering these upper areas, but you could probably squish it in if you really wanted to be perfectly honest. Here are the bases. And you got the extraction pieces. There are quite a few different spawns for them, so it doesn't really get repetitive at any point. It's actually a pretty new experience every time. So here's the actual lighting of the map, I forgot to mention. And since I'm playing in first person, you can see this is me defending our extraction point using my active camo, which I found was a great ability to use here actually. Because when used properly, you can really dominate a certain position. So I ended up doing pretty good here. I managed to hold off a lot of players off of our objective, so that was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's also a very even experience when you play objective games like Extraction. There is no team that has a clear advantage, and I guess that would have to be said because of the symmetricality of the map. Sorry about that. But yeah, So these are just the smaller structures you're going to find on the sides. They're mainly used like if you need to escape an enemy, that is a good place to use, but to be perfectly honest, otherwise you don't really need to. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit more of just a little overview to really give you an idea of the full map itself, its size and how it works. You've got the lifts and everything. The overall feel of the map is just really smooth. There's no bumpiness in any specific spot that I could find. It's really cleanly forged. And in general, it's a very enjoyable and competitive map. So I would definitely suggest this as a download if you're into that whole competitive feel for maps. Once again, here is a flying overview of the overall terrain, just to really give you a feel for everything that is in place. And it's very easy to get your bearings in this map. You're not going to lose yourself. The symmetricality can be a little confusing at certain points, but he remedies that by using the colors properly, and it really tends to even everything out well in the end. So it was well created and well thought out. So these are all the players we want to thank for helping us test out the map. Thank you guys as usual. We had a lot of fun. We ended up doing 2 different tests on this, and both of them were an absolute blast. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Robius5991 here with Online Knights. If you want to have your map featured like this, please check the link to the honorary knight system at the end of this video, and you'll be able to find that there. And thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.